The starting point for today's card was a fall-themed cupcake die set from Spellbinders. It was the large die of the month for September last year. I didn't get around to playing with it then, so it's just the right thing for the new card-making hop that I'm participating in. It's called the Procrastinators Club, and the idea is to help us finish card-making kits, monthly subscriptions, and other unfinished projects. This cupcake die set is perfect for it. I also have these leftover layered orchid die cuts that I wanted to use. Back in December of last year, I created them in pink and purple. The purple ones found their way onto the card, and now it's time to use the pink ones. With this strong color, the orchids are going to help me choose a color palette. The color catalog has a search function by color, and I was going with palette number 84 in volume 1, except I skipped the crimson color, as you'll see soon. I recently created swatches for all my Pinkfresh inks, and they came in really handy when choosing colors. I've die cut all the cupcake parts from Hammermill 100 pounds white cardstock and stacked accent opaque 100 pounds behind them. The Hammermill has a warmer tone and ink blends better in my experience. That's why I'm using it today. I'm starting with the yellow colors. The cream gets a light shading around the edges with lemon whip. Then I color the top of the cupcake with marigold. I have enough orchids for 2 cards, so that's what I'm making today. But I won't show you everything twice, because I respect your time. For the cupcake wrapper, I'm using Regal Kiss in an opposite gradient. Regal Kiss is a very dramatic purple color, and using it in opposite directions of a gradient is very impactful. Basically, I'm blending the base from the bottom up and the folds from the top down. Then I glue the wrappers together. I'm also adding some evergreen ink to the center of the orchid leaves. Now I can put my cupcakes together. I'm starting with the cream. I glue the wrapper to the cupcake base. Then I add the top of the cream. And I glue the cream to the cupcake base. I'm using a medium and a small flower to decorate the cream. First I'm cutting apart the leaves, then I adhere one directly to the bottom layer of the cream. I add foam tape to the back of the flowers and place them on the cream. My card today is going to be a 5x7, and for the background I'm using another Spellbinders Monthly Club product. It's from Becca Feacon's amazing paper grace. It's called Eyelet Lace Frame. Sadly, it's retired, but I wanted to use it at least once before I put it in my giveaway drawer. I think it's very elegant and it works great with my orchids. I love that you can see through these frames and I want to make use of that, so I'm going to ink blend behind them. I'm starting by ink blending directly onto my card bases. For the color, I'm choosing a lighter ink from the same ink family as Regal Kiss. The family is called Soul of Provence. I tried the lightest color first, but settled on lavender. You need more color to catch it through the little eyelet holes. Lavender is the second lightest color of the 4 in the color family. When I'm happy with the color on the card bases, I ink blend on top of the large frame in the area that will be covered by the second frame. Finally, I add some ink to the center of the second frame too. Before I can put together my cards, I need sentiments. Today I'm using a Spellbinders stamp set called Sentiments for You. I love the script font, it's so cute. I'm stamping it in Regal Kiss to tie the card together color-wise. Then I'm die cutting the sentiment with the smallest die from the Eyelet Lace Frames die set. Now I can put together my cards. I'm starting by adhering the large frame to the card base. Then I put foam tape on the back of the smaller frame and adhere it to the card. I've put foam tape on the backs of my cupcakes, and I'm placing them pretty high up on the smaller frame. That's so I can fit the sentiment and another orchid at the bottom. I'm gluing a leaf to the bottom of the cupcake. Then I add foam tape to the back of my sentiment and place it at the bottom of the smaller frame. I add 2 more orchids between the cupcake and the sentiment. To finish the card, I added some gems too. That wraps up today's card. I think the tall cupcake works well on this large format card, and I love the colors. I hope you enjoyed watching me create this 5x7 card. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.